Hi, today I'm going to show you how NodeScript can be used to create a tennis scores predictor. This will scrape the names off the Wimbledon website and then use ChatGPT to predict the scores. To begin with, you're going to need to provide a sample object for the JSON schema for the ChatGPT web scraper. Here I've just had number of matches won, lost, games lost, sets won, and sets lost. You of course need to provide two names. I've provided Jannik Sinner and Daniil Medvedev. You make sure that it has to be in this format for the website URL, with capital letters and a no space in between the names. Okay, once you've done that, you can run both web scrapers. Now that both the web scrapers are finished, you can see that it has created an object with every season, their wins and losses for each player. Now you can input this data into a prompt for ChatGPT with their names and their objects containing their stats. So all you need to do is ask ChatGPT to predict the outcome of the matches and make sure to use a 5-set match and a 2-set match for men and women if you're in a slam. Once you can do that, you can send that off to ChatGPT. Here there is now the predictions. Now we have to go and scrape the names off the Wimbledon website. Here I've used a different graph to do this. Again, you have to make a sample object for the JSON schema for the web scraper. I've made it to have courts. Every court has the matches and then the player ones on there. So you scrape that. Once you've done this, it will output everything into this object, with each court having each set of matches, with each of those matches having a player 1 and a player 2. Now you need to filter out all of the doubles matches, so you find the length of your players 1. So if it's a singles match, player 1 will have a length of 1 because it's one player, and a length of 2 if it's a doubles. So you filter out all the ones that are less than 2 so that you only have the doubles matches remaining. Then you have the names that you need to input to the matchup program. So this is the graph that I showed you before. You input all your player 1s and all your player 2s, and you should receive an output. This may take a long time. Now you have a result, you should have a description for each match. Here there are only 2 matches. Once that is done, you'll notice that the descriptions are very long and hard to read. So here I've inputted the descriptions into ChatGPT again to summarize them. Here you can send your emails to yourself with the email send. The to email, the from you do not change and everything, and you should output this and you'll receive an email that looks something like this. Here you have your match predictions with a 5-set match, and sometimes it will predict a 5-set match, and then it will try to do a women's matches, which is what will happen. Sometimes here it will not. It's kind of a bit undeterminable. And then it will predict this last match.